Think about how far you've come from your rookie year to even early in this season when teams will still test you, and you've answered basically every challenge for the most part this season?
I don't think right now no reflections has really been going on. I think for the most part, with me, it's been feeding off the veteran guys around me. You know what I mean? Guys like Malcolm, guys like Fletcher, guys like BG. You know what I mean? Those type of guys, and just asking them, what are the little things that I can do to help myself to better this team.
But you also mentally and physically had to attack every challenge as well. What was the turning corner for you in terms of technique, angles, pursuit to the ball, and things like that?
Knowing that, being in my second year, finally getting the first start, that teams are going to attack. You know what I mean? Knowing that, going into the game with that mindset, and knowing, everything's not going to be perfect. You know what I mean? Everything's not going to be that pretty picture that you think is going to be after the game. So, just going into the game with that mindset, and then just keep competing every play.
What did you think about that crazy finish in the Vikings game?
Oh man, that was crazy. You know what I mean? I think that was one that's gonna be, gonna be in NFL history forever. You know what I mean? Regardless of the outcome. But for sure that was one for the ages.
How do you guys try to
cringing with that when you saw that miss when you got whiffed on that tackle?
No, my reaction, I was actually in the kitchen. I was cooking pancakes. I was just like, whoa. I was like, did he really miss that tackle? I was watching with my older brother. I was like, did he really miss that tackle? And he was like, yeah, he missed it. And I was just like, whoa, that's crazy. Yeah.
How do you guys try to reset after such an emotional win from Saturday?
Back to the basics. Same thing we've been doing all year. My whole motto this year has been, one game at a time, 1 week at a time. Came out with the win. Now we're in the championship, but at the same time, going from last week, having Coach had a veteran guys talk to us, the grass is still green, football is the same size, numbers in the hash are in the same place. It's another football game. Cameras are going to be out there more, but for sure, just play our type of football.
I know that underdogs was like a big thing for you guys last week, but it feels like it's kind of like a non-talker this week just because it is the championship game and there's just so much more on the line that you guys have to think about.
I think right now how this team's going, I think we want people to keep saying we're the underdog. You know what I mean? That's been our motivation, all year, going into the year. You know what I mean? So as far as that goes, we don't really care for it though.
Do you think you're the biggest underdog of all, being a former 7th-round pick and getting to where you're at now?
No, I don't think so. You know what I mean? I think it's been guys who've been in my spot. Way before I was in this league. You know what I mean? Drafted 7th round, free agent, and then you see guys out there, competing every day. You know what I mean? At a high level and becoming top guys in the league.
When you see that play at the end of the game the other day, do you cringe as a deep back watching that?
Say that one more time.
When you see that play, the way that game ended, do you cringe as a deep back when you watch that?
Minnesota?
Yeah.
You always want to be that guy to make that play. And, of course, you seeing it live right before he caught it, you're like, oh, yeah, they're going to tackle him in bounds, the game's going to be over. And then once he missed you, like I said, it's like, whoa, like, did he miss it? And then it's like, next you know, the guy's still up and he's running. So, yeah, for sure. It's kind of a little bit in there for sure.
Do you know him?
No, I don't.
Do you think Coach Schwartz is going to show you guys that as kind of like a lesson as a teaching tool?
Maybe. You never know with Coach Schwartz. He's so unpredictable. But, it's definitely one of those things to where it's just you can let him catch it. As long as you tackle him in bounds, there's no way that O-line and the offense is going to be able to get lined up and spike the ball. So the game will be over. You just make the tackle.
What are your thoughts on the receiving group that Minnesota has?
Good groups. Especially, they got Thielen. He's been having an outstanding year. And, Diggs, it just speaks for itself what he did on the last play. I think they're a good group, and they got a quarterback who can throw the ball, all over the field.
What sticks out about him, about the receivers?
Guys who, you see them, consistently getting open. You know what I mean? Guys having really, really tight coverage on them, and then at the same time making those contested catches.
Keenum's been really good on 3rd down this year. What is it? Wentz obviously has been the best in the league, but what is it about a quarterback that makes him successful throwing to the sticks?
I think really on film, watching him a little bit that I did, you see him having all the control of the offense. You know what I mean? He's not a guy just getting the play from the OC and then he's just trying to line up and then make a good decision. He's a guy who has control. He's making checks whether it's man or zone, and he's getting guys in the right position to get open.
Jalen, how long did it take you to come down from the last play on Saturday night? Just to kind of, was it good to have a day off on Sunday so you could kind of just let it settle in?
Yeah, no doubt. You know what I mean? Of course, you come in, after the game, try to get in coach of how to get your body right and, like you said, calm down a little bit. But for sure, it was really good to have that day off because it took a day to get it off.
What was your phone like?
It was crazy. A lot of family members texted me. Really had a big text from my grandmother, wishing me, the greatest of luck. But for sure, it was my phone was crazy.
over.